What is going on, everybody? We are back on it for the final time. I don't think I've been this hyped for any anime or show. I guess since the last season of Game of Thrones, Attack on Titan season 4, episode 1. I'm not going to spend too much time recapping my thoughts on or predictions on what I expect to happen. If you're interested in all my season 4 preparation discussion questions, I uploaded an hour-long season 4 discussion video about a week ago, so you can check the channel for that. I'll actually leave that, when you get to the end of the episode and they pop up suggested videos, I'll leave that at the end. But kind of main questions off the top of my head. There's 3 unidentified shapeshifters that we don't know their human form. I doubt it's somebody we've seen, but I'm curious their kind of mannerisms and, are they diehard warriors, like Annie and Zeke, or are they more on the Bertolt Rainer of like you see them mentally struggling with like the back and forth of like murdering their own people and X, Y, and Z. So the 3 unidentified Titans. That's a big question. Where I guess because clearly there's going to be a war. Where's the war going to take place? If I had to guess, I would figure our side would be better off having the war on the island, just because you're so far behind technologically and you have no idea the layout of the land over there. You could hit the shores of the beach and they've just got tanks and cannons and flipping 50 cals lined up. That's going to spray through Aaron, and they might even have technology that could take down the Colossal Titan like that. We just don't know what they know. So to just like send all that forces there, it just seems like not a smart idea. So three unidentified Titans. Where the battle is going to take place. Do the Titans inside the walls, have a factor in this? And if Aaron ends up controlling this coordinate, who is it going to be through? Is it going to be through Historia, or is it going to be through Zeke having like a change of heart, wanting to fight for his brother, feeling bad what he did to his parents, those type of things? And then just finding out how the Eldians view the other Eldians that have been shipped off. How many people are like down for the Patriot cause? And they're like, oh, did you hear, Eldians have invaded, they brought Titans over from Paradise. Are they down for that? Or are they more of like Grisha's parents on like, they're devils, we shouldn't get involved in that? I think that's pretty much it, just the big questions. Does Annie have a part to play, or is she just going to be kind of forgotten about until the very end? I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there. Also, Patreon members, you guys will get the full length reaction on Patreon on Monday at noon. YouTube, you guys will get the highlighted reaction Monday at noon on YouTube. So you guys will get the audio and the visual, but if you want the full length, Patreon link is in the description. I'll probably upload those a week after. So if you're seeing this on Monday, the full length for YouTube, you guys will probably get that Sunday. We got a crazy schedule, so the schedule is going to shift. We'll do Attack on Titan Monday, Avatar Tuesday, Death Note Wednesday, Avatar Thursday, Death Note Friday, maybe do Hunter x Hunter Saturday. I don't know. We'll shift around. I just want to get into it. I think that's all we have to discuss. I've stayed off Twitter and everything all day, and I am ready to get into it. Yeah, we're pressing play. Attack on Titan Season 4. They would have to really, really pull a Game of Thrones Season 8 for me not to declare Attack on Titan as the greatest / my favorite anime ever. They would completely have to pull a Game of Thrones season. Like literally, they're rounding third. All they have to do is like trip themselves to mess this up. So, I got high hopes. We're 2 seconds in, pressing play on the episode right now. Oh, this is from the trailer opening that we had. Make sure my phone's on silent. I'm guessing this is part of the warrior training of like maybe what Reiner and Annie and them go through, or what is this? Or is this maybe the Marlians fighting off the other countries? Okay, this can't be training because bodies are just dropping. Why would you? I mean, who knows? Maybe they would slaughter their own. So he's an Eldian and they're Marlians? Yeah. So they sent out the Eldians on the front line for their war just to get taken out. So these are Eldians, just Eldian warriors that the Marlians use as fodder, pretty much. Damn. Once we take Fort Slalva, or to be precise, once we sink the Middle Eastern Federation's fleet in the port behind it. So this has nothing to do with Titans as far as like. Is this current time or is this prior? Like I could see this being Eldians that like want to help the cause if they get word of like Aaron and others showing up. They have the wristbands or the armbands. Warrior candidates. Part of the process of which one of us deserves to be the next warrior. This could be the current group as a final. This could be the current group that's auditioning to be Ymir's next Titan. Oh, they're auditioning for fucking Reiner's. I mean, his 13 years has to be up, no? Ooh. Um, this will probably be the only time I keep the opening in the reaction. Just so we can get a good look at it. But you figure his time. So he had it before Aaron, and Aaron had 8 years left when we left off. But I think maybe 1 or 2 years passed since when we got the information that he had 8 years left, and then the time it took them to get to the sea. I think at minimum 1 year passed, so 7. Let's be generous and say 7. Then the time skip that we saw in the opening or the trailer that we got looked like at least a minimum of another 2 years passed. So say he's got 5, maybe even 4 years left. And then he probably had his a year or so before Aaron did. So Reiner's probably sitting on 3 years, and Zeke's probably not too far behind, huh? They probably both have 2 or 3 years left. Not really much in the opening, is there? So, and then I've also been, well, I've been told that we don't have a definite, like, how many episodes it's going to be beyond the Ocean episode 60. Is it going to be like a season 3 where they give us like 14, 15, 16, cut it, and then give us another 12 or something like that? Or so they're auditioning to become the next Reiner. Who got Ymir's? Who got Ymir's is a big question. Hmm. I was curious where she was going with this. Is she? And yeah, she is. She thinks everybody over there is bad or did something wrong or. It's wild to like force genocide on your own people, you know? Oh, this got to be from the trailer when that Jaw Titan shows up and is smacking around tanks and stuff, huh? I really want to see how just a regular Titan would fare in the middle of like a technological advanced war. PK's the cart one. PK's the one that runs on all fours that rescued Zeke and Reiner, I think. What did he say the name of the Jaw one was? An anti-Titan cannon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even one of the nine. Like if Armin was in the middle of this, he's just a walking target. Lost them what? Two Titans? Yep. And moved in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they have this. I mean, like any real nation, they have the power, the same technological power. You know, maybe they might be up behind like a cannon or two. Um, but what makes them stand out is the Titans. Hmm. I mean, they just send them to the slaughter. They don't ever plan for them to really make it or come back, do they? Mm. So peak. So they've already made it back. Well, I mean, it's been a while. I was about to say they've already made it back. It's been a couple years. So they probably. I mean, they said they postponed the Paradise Island uh, assignment. They're. I guess they'll circle back around for that. They're never gonna make it. Oh, he's in line to inherit Zeke's. Mm. You can already see where his mental is. I'm curious if there's a current one of the nine that has a mental of wanting to save its own people when it comes down to it. Hmm. Eldian soldiers are nothing to him, though. He doesn't really care, does he? Yeah. What would you rather weigh? Because we've seen Zeke's mental, and we've seen Reiner's, and they kind of stay true to the warrior cause. But I'm curious if Peak, and whoever the new Jaw Titan is, Are any of them like defiant to the Marlians, but the Marlians don't really like say much about it? Like they don't say much about it because they know like they have one of the nine. We can't risk them running off or losing it. I'm curious. Like I'm curious if any of the nine act out willingly, knowing that like Marlians won't kill them or they could like lose the ability altogether. Oh, it's a tractor foot. None of them are gonna shoot a little girl. She's gonna chuck it. Doesn't that need to be lit though? Or just pulled? Alright, Gabby. Let's see what character she turns into. Oh, and another question I have is will we ever find out what the hell happened in Connie's village? How did all those people instantly turn into Titans unless they just went walking around injecting people? And how did Zeke summon all those Titans so fast when we were taking back Shinganshina last season? Boom. It worked. We think. Garliad? Okay, now the Titan's going in. Here he comes. Gabby, Falco, Colt, Peak. Oh, he's not taking those bullets, is he? Ooh, okay, so this is Ymir's replacement, correct? Why does it look a little more, look a little more useful than Ymir's with the face mask and the talons? So he's an older, I mean, they referred to him as Mister. Here they come from the sky. This is what we saw. This is when we saw the Titans raining from the sky. Tell me they're not about to inject. Tell me those aren't Eldians strapped there that they're going to inject and just drop. Tell me that's not true. Tell me right now. Ah, shit. It is, isn't it? Shit. It is. And they still sent out all those Eldians anyway. Jesus. I'm curious what, because we haven't seen Titans deal with regular means of war. How do they respond to a 50 cal to a assault rifle? Oh my god. Like, how does their skin, do the bullets just bounce off? Could they take a rocket launcher to the face? Or, like, how's that work out? No, I think he just actually truly cares. Gabby's got a stone cold, she comes off, at least. I'm curious how her story goes. That looks like a male Hanji's, too. They got the same nose, glasses, and everything. Oh, that's what he said. Shit. Has he risked to save his life, too? Like that face mask isn't real, correct? I think they just put that on him, right? Okay, so these are two identities that we haven't seen. We don't know what they look like in human form or anything about their personalities. This is not. It's going to be Titans attached to parachutes. How do they go about injecting them and transforming them? Oh my god. They've already been injected? On the way out? Are they going to transform midair? Oh fuck. Oh shit. Yo, Reiner looks old. Not old like he's in. That's how he transformed all those Titans in Connie's village. Oh my god. What the? So does Zeke's roar or royal voice have the ability to just turn Eldians into Titans on command? No shot. I don't think so. No way. I don't think so. No way. I mean, it kind of has to be, though, because no way they went around injecting a bunch of people in Connie's village and then had Zeke just roar. I think he actually. Oh, God. Yeah, you telling me Aaron and Armin wash up on shore and the Marlins don't have something like that waiting? Anti-Titan artillery. Damn, I don't even know who this grown man is. Reiner's grown. Of walls. Yeah. There he is. When did we see him? Episode 2? Not Reiner, but the Armored, I think. Episode 2 of Season 1 or Episode 3. No, he's got to dodge all this, correct? I don't even think he can eat that. I mean, what they can do on the battlefield is. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Armin and Aaron is not surviving that shit. But to say the trains. Ooh, my god. See, we've never seen this. We've never seen Titans just their bodies look like the bodies of a human. Like, take that down and shrink it. Like, that to me looks like a human being shot with a rifle. Is how their bodies are reacting. We've never seen this before. It's interesting to see. Yeah. Yeah. We cannot have the war on this continent. I'm telling you that right now. No shot, bucko. They would get put down in 2 seconds. The only people that be able to even eat any of the artillery would be Armin and Aaron, and it looks like that doesn't even would be a mess. Our defeat caused this war. Their defeat on Paradise. Were you chucking those into the river? I mean, the sea or whatever is back there? Oh my God! Here he goes playing baseball again. He's gonna take out that whole fleet. Those are explosives. In the pitch. Tiger. Oh my God. We are not prepared for this on the other side of the island. Again. Again and again and again. They said he's the shield. Shield it up. Damn. Are we not? We're not going to see anybody from Paradise, are we? This episode? Nope. Following the loss of its fleet, the Middle Eastern Federation would sign a peace treaty. 4 long years of war ended with Marley's victory. This is 4 years post Paradise incident. Yeah, technology is catching up. Hmm. Technology is catching up. They look like Kruger or somebody right there. Who's this? That's the other one, isn't it? Why show me him? That's got to be the Liquid Nitro Silver Surfer. Why show me him? Unless he's a regular person and he's not a Titan. He could be. He could be somebody important to the story. I want to see this ending. All that did was made me fully no shot in hell do we stand a chance. No shot. Bro, we're running out here with ODM gear and blades. Imagine us taking, whoa, 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 whoa. Is this a preview? Because I don't do previews over here in these streets. Um, we don't stand a chance. What are we gonna do? Go up there with our ODM gear and our capes and eat artillery to the chest? I mean, don't get me wrong, Hanji, but like they've never seen anything like that before. Maybe Hanji's come up with something new, like a new kind of thunder spear or some new automated ammo. But like imagine, I mean, it's just like in the real world when Europeans and stuff are coming through with their, their guns and muskets, and you got people still figuring out, swords and machetes and bows and arrows. What do you expect's gonna happen? Even with Aaron and Armin, what's the plan? Like, what do you plan to do? I, I, that's all. That's my biggest takeaway from this episode is what the hell are they gonna do? You cannot go there. You cannot. You can go there to infiltrate if you want, but don't come rolling across the sea with a fleet and spawning titans off the jump, and all that crazy stuff because you don't stand a chance. You absolutely stand no chance. So that's probably my biggest takeaway from the episode. Has it been 4 years um post season 3? Is that how long this 4 year war has been going on? Because if that's the case, because I mean that's probably accurate. Yeah. So Aaron's probably got about 3 years left. Armin's sitting there with a solid what, 9? And yeah, they're talking about switching out both the beast and the armored, so they've got to be on their last like year or two. That's why they're getting ready to switch out. That's crazy. Mr. What was his name? Giardo is currently the Jaw Titan. He's got that those like face mask and talons. I wonder if they put those on him or it's part of his transformation. Because he looks a lot more useful than what Ymir could have done in a situation like if they still had like Ymir and they didn't switch her. I don't think she would have been as effective in just the form that we've seen of her. PK over there with this like armored covering its nape. just flipping spraying machine guns on the back. Um, and probably the biggest like WTF, what did I just see was Zeke's roar. But I don't know. Because we saw like some of those people that were coming out of the ship, which were all Eldians by the way, they had them already bandaged up, like in straitjackets, and some of them were like teething, like rocking back and forth, like they were already mid-transformation, about to transform. Something was already going on with them, because I don't think like because that would make it seem like Zeke. Well, I mean, that's kind of what it made to seem like. Zeke could just walk up in a village on Paradise, scream, people would just turn into Titans. That's like him walking into where Aaron lives in the middle of the day. So let's say instead of Bertolt showing up on episode 1 and busting down the wall and letting Titans in, Zeke just walks out in the middle of the public square and just screams, and everybody just turns into Titans because they are Eldians. That's what it kind of looked like he just did. Um, and is that what happened in Connie's village? And is that what happened at the end of season 3 in Shiganshina, the retake? Did they have people in those barrels? And then he just screamed and they popped? I don't know, it looked like they already had something going on, but I couldn't really, I don't know, we're going to need clarification on that. No way his voice could just turn Eldians into Titans, no shot. But I don't know what Royal Blood is capable of, so we'll kind of see how that plays out. And then we got introduced kind of to a squad of characters here. They're warriors, the next warrior group, in line to take Zeke and Raynor's power. I think it's been 4 years post season 3. They've given up, well, at least for now. They said they postponed the Paradise takeover for the Founding Titans power. It looks like their goal is to still get that, because they said the power of the Titans is not just enough to win wars anymore. The world is catching up with technology. We saw like the way those bullets were hitting Reiner and just going right through him is what it would look like a normal human being shot by guns. And the technology is going to get even crazier. So we'll kind of see how that plays out, and that's crazy. We didn't get anything from Paradise that episode. No Aaron, no Armin, no Mikasa, none of that, and it was pretty damn good. It was a pretty solid episode. I'm curious, because I was curious how they're going to introduce us to anybody on the mainland and make us care enough within a span of a season, because we didn't have episode confirmation. I saw 12 floating around and 16. Even though we haven't gotten confirmation, I've seen more of like, 12 split and then another 12, or 16 split and another 10 or something like that. So if we have over 20 episodes, then okay, I could see, introducing to, what was her name, Gabby, Colt, and making us kind of care. We still don't know the human identities of the two Titans that we've seen, and we still have not seen the Silver Surfer one on screen, or who his human form is either. But I'm curious if there's an Eldian out there that is a Titan that knows, like, they wouldn't dare risk killing me. So like if they're walking out in the middle of the streets and they see Eldians being like spit on or beat up or something, or punched on by Marlians, they just walk over there and they would like willingly like punch a Marlian in the face. Knowing, it's bad, but they know like I'm one of the 9, I'm so valuable to the war, they wouldn't dare, taking me out, I don't want to see my people harmed. Or are they all straight up like deep Matrix brainwashed on like that Zeke and Reiner level? And it's hard to even really say brainwash. It's just how people are brought up. That even happens in the real world. What you're taught when you're young, you take that with you, and it's hard to break that. So even like we saw Gabby talking about, she's gonna go over there and kill those devils and those demon bloods, but like that's you. That's you too. Like, and some of them, well, I don't know. Who knows the stories that they hear? So it's easy to say when you've seen both sides, like, they're not bad over there. They don't know that. They've been told so many different things. And it's like, where does the truth lie? The Marlians say, Ymir, was this devil god doing mass genocide, or when the 9 split, they were creating mass genocide, taking over, doing whatever they want. And you've got the Patriots, like Grishus, who couldn't actually decipher anything, saying, no, they connected worlds and bridges, and so I don't know if we're ever going to find out the truth. The truth is like what, who said it? Is that what Kenny said, or no? It's what Kruger said. The truth lies whoever wants to believe in it. Are we ever gonna find out where the real is? Like, was Ymir in the original 9 somewhere in between of like mass genocide helping? Are they on one side or the other? Is any of that true? We'll see. Solid first episode. This should go up Monday for everybody. Full length for Patreon members. Highlight for YouTube. In season 4, I'm hype. Let's do it. I appreciate it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Go check out my my Attack on Titan post or pre-season 4 discussion if you want the long season 4 where we go like in depth on predictions and all that. And yeah, tomorrow there'll be Avatar for YouTube and Avatar for Patreon. Appreciate it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.